Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we're going to be doing a shooting breakdown, but more importantly, I want you to take away from this something that I've said 1,010,000 times is if police shootings happen and you're like, man, I'm mad, you should probably wait until the facts come out before you form a valid opinion. First up, we're going to watch the shooting video. It's about 30 seconds long and it involves the St. Paul Police Department in Minnesota and 31-year-old Ronald Davis.
Holy fuck! Get the fuck! Get away from me! Drop the knife! Drop the fucking knife! Drop the knife! What do you want? Shots fired! Shots fired!
We can break this one down in less than 10 seconds. 31-year-old Ronald Davis rammed a police car with his vehicle, jumped out, ran at the officer with a knife. The officer shot him. Ronald later died at the hospital, and then the protest started. Let's take a look at one of those protest videos that the news put up.
When I say Ronald, you say Davis! Ronald! Davis! Ronald! Davis! Ronald!
Now, I can understand family members and people who knew Ronald being upset because he died. But to protest this is one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen. We've seen it a million times, though, so I'm pretty used to it by now.
And we say enough is enough, is that right?
Enough of what is enough? Enough of people running at police officers with knives? Enough of people committing suicide by cop? Enough of you fucking morons jumping to conclusions before there's any shred of evidence released? It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again.
We won't continue to allow this to happen to our loved ones.
Things will stop happening with your loved ones if your loved ones will just stop committing crimes. Again, I know there are unjustified shootings out there. I know there's unjustified police brutality out there. I know that. But this isn't one of those times and you're just making yourself look really silly. Mayonnaise out of a backpack silly. The sign says justice for Ronald Davis, stop killing people of color. I hate to tell you people that have nothing better to do than this shit, this is not a time to have that sign out.
So this is a reminder to the police that, yes, Ronald's life mattered, but also to the community to keep them aware and say, okay, something here has happened. A man's life was taken and it's not okay.
This was okay. This, without a doubt, 100% was okay.
I'm glad when people show support or kind of become awakened because it's now landed on their doorstep.
To become awakened to what exactly? Someone running at a cop with a knife? You know what? As a matter of fact, that is something good to be awakened to. If you pull a deadly weapon on a cop and you get killed, then that was your fault. That was you. You did that. The cops didn't do that. You. We cannot make a shooting video without taking a look at what Twitter is saying. For the most part, people are saying, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Why are you protesting this? But we always have those special few. Very special. Ronald Davis is the 25th person killed by Minnesota law enforcement this year. He has a family. He had dreams. He was a human being. He should still be alive. Friends, there will be a protest and vigil taking place this Sunday, September 22nd, in honor of Ronald Davis, a husband, father, and community member, and the most recent victim of a police shooting. He wasn't the victim here. The police officer who had been on the force for less than 1 year, who was just forced to take someone's life, is the victim. You guys want to see my favorite one about all this? There's this website called Fight Back News. You're welcome for the publicity right there. Listen to this. 31-year-old Ronald Davis was a father, recently married, and just graduated school. After allegedly bumping his vehicle into the back of a cop car, he stepped out of his vehicle and Matson gunned him down. It's disgusting that people who are supposed to protect us are out here killing us. When I heard the news, I was shocked because he was a very respectful, kind person. He would say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. He wasn't an aggressive person, even though he was big.
Get the fuck! Get away from me! Drop the knife! Drop the fucking knife!
Then the group took to the streets, blocking traffic and light rail, chanting loudly all the way. You guys all know where I stand on the blocking traffic thing. I think that they should legally be allowed to drive you over. You're not just blocking people from going about their day. That's a slight annoyance, but you're blocking emergency vehicles from getting through and putting out your burning family in a house. Perhaps EMS rescuing your uncle who just had a heart attack. Perhaps police going to an active shooter. Blocking a street for any reason, in my books, if you get hit by a car, that's your own fault. Kind of like if you run at a cop with a knife and you get shot, that's your own fault. It's not blue man's fault. It's not orange man's fault. It's your fault. Well, everyone, that's all I have for you tonight. I'm not going to be streaming tonight If you want to help support the channel, you can do so by going to donutoperator.com or subscribing to my second channel, Donut Vloggerator. Other than that, there's a new I Hate Gay review coming out tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm going to be hanging out with Matt Best. We'll see what kind of video content we can put together then. Everybody, please have a fantastic day.